Hi everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have a couple of projects that I wanted to share with you. Erica from Scrap Diva Designs asked me to be a guest designer this month again, so I was so excited about that. And in my previous video, I showed you all the goodies she sent me, so I went ahead and made a couple of projects, so I wanted to get started and share those with you before I make some more. So these are Christmassy projects. I've just been in like a Christmas project frame of mind, so these fit right in. So the first item that I used is called the Christmas Santa Shaker Tag, and it comes with all of these pieces. It comes with the tag, which is a really nice size, and it comes with it's very interesting the way it cuts out, because it cuts out a space for the bow on the ornament, which is right there, and then it cuts out the ornament, like a space for that as well, but then it cuts out a whole place for the ornament to go. So I'll show you what I did with that. And it's stitched, which is really nice. It comes with two different mustaches if you choose to make the ornament into a Santa face. It comes with a layering piece for the ornament, for the backing for the shaker. It comes with face elements and also a reinforcement for the tag hole. It comes with a hat and a layering piece for that as well, for the border of the hat. And then this is the frame for the shaker for the ornaments. So let me show you some of the other things that I used. I used some diamond stickles, which I'd love to use with stickles. It has such pretty colors in it. I used a few of these poinsettias. These are from Hobby Lobby from a few years ago, but I'm pretty sure they still sell these every year. They're $2.99 then. They're probably more now. Everything's gone up, but these are from 2019, and they're a really good size for embellishment. So I used a few of those. I used one of these candy dots from Bow Bunny, and these are in Christmassy colors I got last year. They're from the Joyful Christmas collection. I didn't get the collection, I just got the candy dots because I love all the colors, and I thought they'd be great for Christmas projects. And then I used Frosted Peppermint from DCWV. I used it in the 6x6 paper pad and the 12x12 because there are some different papers in them. And this came out last year, and it's one of my favorite Christmas paper pads ever because it's got so many nice pinks and reds and whites and foils, red foils. So I love this paper pad. I hope they come out with something like that again. I used this paper. This is white glitter paper from Walmart, and it's by the Pen and Gear brand. You can find this in their printer paper section, and it does have kind of an iridescent glitter to it, but it's very fine. So I do like to use this in my paper crafting, especially for like Christmassy paper crafts. And this is the 12x12 of that paper collection. And I used one paper from this one. I used the one here that has the different Christmas words on it. But it's a beautiful paper pad, as you can see. So yes, that's everything I used in my first project. So let me go ahead and show you what I made. Here is the tag, and I think it came out beautifully. So the flowers, the originals don't have like glitter on them or anything, so I jazzed them up a little bit with the diamond stickles, and I put that around the centers of the flowers and then on each of the poinsettia petals. So I think that adds a nice snowy touch to it. The ornament frame I cut out of that white glitter paper, and I used that Bow Bunny dot right there. I used the different Frosted Peppermint papers for the tag base itself, for the hat, and for the trim on the hat. I used that like dark gray glitter paper from Sizzix that I use all the time. So for the Santa face, you could see that it's clear. So I wanted to take advantage of the fact that the tag cuts out the whole ornament shape. So I backed it in acetate, as well as using acetate to keep all the sequins in. And I used acetate on the back that has this like holographic dot on it. So I thought that would be a nice touch to add a little interest to the face itself. I used plain acetate for the face, And I used some black glossy paper for the eyes, some peach paper for the nose, and I added a little bit of white gel pen for highlight. I used the same peach paper for the mouth, but I just colored it in with a little bit of pink alcohol marker just to, make it look like more like a tongue than a nose. And then for shaker bits, I added some diamond dots and some like festive colored sequins and some little ball type shaker elements from Michaels. And then I added the diamond stickles along the hat as well. And I added the reinforcement in the same white glitter paper to cover the tag there. And then I just added some Dollar Tree sheer ribbon for the tie of the tag. So I love that, you can use any color you want for the backing of the Santa, but I thought it'd be fun to use the acetate just so you could see right through it, and that really emphasizes the shape of the tag. So let me go ahead and measure this for you if you're curious as to how big it is. The tag itself measures about 4¼ inches long, and then the widest part measures about 3 inches, and then the regular part of the tag measures about 2¼ inches. So it's really fun, a different tag. It has stitching around it, which is really nice. I love that touch, and this would make a great ornament. It would make a great gift tag. And, you could have fun with the different paper combinations and everything. And you don't have to make it a Santa face. You could just make it into a regular ornament too. So that would be fun to make it clear as well, clear all the way through without even the Santa hat in the way. So that's my first project. I hope you guys like it. Let me move that over there. The second one, I used the Gingerbread Doll Memory Decks card, and I left it in the packaging. It comes with all of these pieces. The base of the Memory Decks card, and then the layering pieces, including all these heart buttons, which are just awesome. I'm so happy to have those. There's trim for the dress. This is the dress part. And there's, where's the trim? Okay, I don't see it. There's a trim piece also for the bottom of the dress, which I don't have in here. It's somewhere in my pile over here, but I'll show you in the example what it looks like. And then I love this piece too. This is a layering piece for the bottom of the memory decks, and it cuts out little gingerbread guys. So I use them actually in the memory decks card itself. So let me go ahead and show you what I made. I used the same paper collection. And this is a memory decks card I made. Isn't she adorable? This might be the cutest memory decks card I've ever made. For the gingerbread herself, I used almond cream, basil cardstock. You're probably sick of hearing me recommend that, but I get it at Joann's, and it's a perfect color for gingerbread, I think. And I did distress it with a little bit of vintage photo, distress oxide on the edges, so it would look a little bit, baked. The same paper from Frosted Peppermint. Also for the base, I use Frosted Peppermint. And I did use some craft cardstock as well. I used that to cut out the main base part, this part. So then I'd layer the gingerbread girl on top of it, as well as the memory decks layering piece. So once I did that, you could see the little gingerbread cutouts really well there. And I did distress this with distress oxide and vintage photo as well. And that's that layering piece I was telling you about, the trim. And I cut these out of that same glitter paper from Walmart. I did that for the icing and the trims. And then the face I cut out of that same paper. I just think it looks really cute, just like icing. I did that for the bow center too, which is also a piece in the die set. And then I used those heart button dies, or heart button die, to cut out these little heart buttons, and I think they're so cute. I used one there as well, as you could see on the spoon. The spoon is from another Scrap Diva Designs item, which is called the kitchen utensil set, and that is still available on Erica's website. I'll link that down below, as well as the other dies that I used. So you could see the little gingerbread that cut out of this paper, I just glued onto the spoon just to make it look like she, was making some gingerbread cookies. And then I added some glue and just a little bit of glitter there, just to look like, she was cooking or something. And I added some ribbon here, some thin ribbon. It's probably 1/8 of an inch wide satin ribbon around her neck. And I tied a little tag on there that says Christmas Cheer. This I got from the LOTB Digi Shop on Etsy. And I had gotten that last year, so I can just keep printing them out as many times as I need them, which is great. And I did distress that with Distress Oxide as well. And same thing for the dress. I added that ink on the sides just to make it look really cute and baked and prim. And it's nice and sturdy too, because I layered it up a few times. The gingerbread girl herself, I cut out of 2mm foam that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby, just to add some dimension and to make it look more like a cookie, because I really wanted her to look like a cookie. And then the back is that same frosted peppermint paper. So it's got a few different layers here, as you can see. The more layers, the sturdier it is. So the back here is blank, so I could add some, I could print out some information and put it here like you would usually do on a Memorydex card, or just a message, just like a happy holidays kind of thing. So yeah, isn't she cute? Let me go ahead and measure this for you. And the total, I'm not going to measure the bow because you can put that wherever you want, but from the top of her head to the bottom of the card is about 4.5 inches. And then wide, it's about 4 inches. And what's really cool is that you can use this gingerbread doll as, separate from the Memorydex card. You don't have to attach it to the Memorydex card at all. So that makes it really versatile, because you do have, just this die that doesn't have the Memorydex part on it. So, if you could use it both ways, as a card or as any gingerbread person that you want. And it's fun. You can use the dress, or you don't even have to if you don't want to. You could just, add whatever kind of embellishments you want to make it, to customize it into any kind of gingerbread person you would like. And there's an example on Erica's site where they use a stamp for her face, which is really, really cute. But I figured I would go ahead and use the dies that come in the kit, or come in the set, just to show you how it would look. And as you could see, she is adorable. So those are the projects I wanted to share with you today. I'll be back soon with more. I have a few more dies that I want to work with and share with you. So I will link the products that I used from Erica's shop down below. If you would like to save 10% on your order of $10 or more, please use my code strawberry10, and that is good for any item on her site. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon with more crafty videos, of course, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.